Every comic book fan loves a good crossover, a team-up, or a battle between characters from different books. It gives readers a chance to see how their favorites measure up with one another and lets creators play with the characters they wouldn't have access to otherwise. In most cases, these crossovers stay in the realm of superheroes, letting Batman join forces with Captain America or Judge Dredd fight the Joker. But every once in a while, comic book crossovers go too far. They remember that comics can do anything, leading to some of the most outrageous and strangest comic book crossovers ever imagined. Here are the strangest comic book crossovers of all time, according to Wealth of Geeks. Number 1, Archie vs. Predator, 2015. The hit television series Riverdale took the wholesome teens from Archie comics to some pretty wild extremes, but the show has nothing on the comic book series Archie vs. Predator. Writer Alex DeCampi comes up with a story that makes sense for both properties, in which the Riverdale teens go on a spring break trip to Costa Rica and discover an artifact that attracts the attention of the Predator. In response, the Predator tears through those lovable kids, which penciler Ferdinando Ruiz, inker Rich Kowalski, colorist Jason Millett, and letterer John Workman render in the style of classic Archie comics. Number 2, Army of Darkness, Ash Saves Obama, 2009. Believe it or not, presidents make regular appearances in the comics, from JFK giving Superman a mission to Deadpool fighting off the reanimated corpses of FDR and Harry Truman. In most cases, the hero respects the office of the president, even when putting them in absurd scenarios. Such is the case of the 4-issue series Army of Darkness, Ash Saves Obama, written by Elliot Serrano, illustrated by Ariel Padilla, and colored by Rael Siddhartha. The 44th president gets into trouble when he goes to a Detroit Comic-Con while campaigning in Michigan. Number 3, Batman Elmer Fudd Special 2017. The Batman Elmer Fudd Special stands out because it treats the premise with utter seriousness. Working with veteran artist Lee Weeks, writer Tom King, best known for his somber and philosophical work on Mr. Miracle or Vision, imagines the Looney Tunes as figures from a noir film. A distraught Elmer comes to Porky's bar to kill mobster Bugs, the bunny, in revenge for the murder of his beloved Silver St. Cloud, a plot that involves Batman. Ridiculous as it sounds, King and Weeks make it work, thanks to moody colors from Laverne Kind-Ziriski and bold, crisp letters from Darren Bennett. Marvel Team-Up number 74 sends Peter Parker and Mary Jane to a Saturday Night Live broadcast, hosted by Stan Lee, of course. That guy always loved cameos. When the Silver Samurai arrives to make trouble, Spidey has to keep John Belushi, Gilda Radner, Bill Murray, and other cast members from becoming dead in New York. That's Saturday night. Number 5, Eminem and The Punisher, 2009. When war vet Frank Castle lost his family to a mob attack, he became the anti-hero The Punisher. When Marshall Mathers needed a way out of the Detroit slums, he became the rapper Eminem. A match made in heaven, right? Marvel produced the one-shot Eminem the Punisher as a promotion for the rapper's upcoming album Relapse, but the company put some solid talent behind the project. Number 6, Infestation 2011. The comic book company IDW Publishing makes its name with licensed characters, creating new adventures of figures from film and television, including Sonic the Hedgehog, Doctor Who, and others. With Infestation, the company tied together 4 of its most popular but distinct franchises: Transformers, G.I. Joe, Ghostbusters, and Star Trek. Number 7, Star Trek X-Men 1997. Star Trek imagines a progressive future in which humanity has overcome its prejudices and devoted itself to exploration. X-Men imagines a world in which prejudice forces the mutant population to fight for their lives. Against the wild differences between the franchises, they came together in 2 Marvel comics and even a novel by Michael Jan Friedman. Number 8, Sonic Super Special Number 7, 1997. The story sends Sonic and his pals on a tour of the Image universe, dropping by to meet Savage Dragon and others. However, Penders shows more interest in pairing the Sonic characters with FBI agents Wolf Skolder and Lena Mully, a pastiche of the X-Files protagonists. Number 9, Green Lantern, co-starring Colonel Sanders, 2017. In 1970, DC heroes Green Lantern and Green Arrow went on a journey across the country chronicled in a comic book series called Green Lantern, Green Arrow. In 2017, the 3rd issue of a miniseries about KFC spokesperson Colonel Sanders paid homage to that team-up. Green Lantern, co-starring Colonel Sanders, sees the Colonel seek out the help of Green Lantern Hal Jordan to find out who stole his secret recipe. Number 10, Amalgam Comics, 1996. It's always weird when DC and Marvel characters team up, whether it's a nonsense story in which Batman drop-kicks the Hulk or the excellent JLA Avengers. But the weirdest crossover occurred in 1996 in which the 2 companies combined their characters for a new universe called Amalgam Comics. Some of the mashups worked, such as Green Lantern and Iron Man combo Iron Lantern, or the Batman and Wolverine combo Dark Claw. Others, such as the mix of Etrigan and Ghost Rider and the Flash called Speed Demon, have too many moving parts.
Row 18, plot 20.